This is problem 26 from section 3.2. And what we're trying to do in this problem is trying to prove triangle ABC is congruent to triangle AED. Okay. So, looking at this, I have some things in the given. I actually have 4 things given. I got AB is congruent to AE, AE and AC trisect angle AD. AB is congruent to BC and AB is perpendicular to BC and AE is perpendicular to DE. Okay, so given all that information, how am I going to prove that these triangles are congruent? Well, first things first, I'm going to mark what I already have given, and that is that these 2 things are congruent. Okay, so out of the 3 ways that we learned today to prove triangles congruent, I know that I need 3 things to prove triangles congruent, and in the given, I'm already given 1 pair of sides, so I just need to figure out 2 more things to prove these triangles congruent. So, I'm also given AE and AC trisect, and then some perpendicular lines. So the first thing, I'm going to say after the given, so I'm just going to put quotes where the given was. After the given, I'm going to say because I got perpendicular lines, that angle B and angle E are right angles. And it's very simply because if perpendicular lines, then right angles. Okay? You cannot just jump in and say B and E are congruent. You need to say that they're right angles before you say they're congruent. The perpendicular proves right angles. Perpendicular doesn't prove congruent angles. So you need to say they're right angles, and then I can say that they're congruent. So if right, then congruent. Or if 2 right angles, maybe make that a little bit more specific. If right angles, then congruent. Alright, so that's step 3. So now I got 2 things. So in my picture, let me mark this. I got 2 things, and I need 3. So now I'm going to work with the angles up here, and I'm going to try to prove that this angle here is congruent to this angle here. And I'm given that AE and AC trisect angle BAD. So what that means for this particular problem is that angle BAE, let me use the same color. Angle BAE is congruent to angle EAC, which is congruent to angle CAD. And if you're looking, and the reason for this would be if trisected, then 3 congruent angles. And if you're looking at this problem, what I just said was that this angle equals this angle, which equals that angle. So I got all 3 angles are equal. Well, what I'm saying here is that 2 of the angles should equal 2 of the angles. Well, all you're doing there is you're adding congruent angles to congruent angles, and that's your addition property. So I can go ahead and say that angle BAC is congruent to angle EAD, which are 2 angles, corresponding angles in the different triangles, because of the addition property. All I did was add congruent parts. Okay, so now I'm ready to go. I got all 3 parts. I got a side right here. I got an angle right here, and then I got another angle right here. So this is going to be congruent by angle, side, angle. So that's the last step. I'm trying to prove the triangle is congruent. So triangle ABC is congruent to triangle AED because of angle, side, angle. I got my first angle from step 3, my side from the given, step 1, and my other angle from step 5. So I just kind of write those down so I know that I got everything. Okay, I hope that helps with problem 26 from 3.2.